Caravan. A big aspect of college is joining clubs and exploring new interests. However, going to events off campus is a huge pain point when the majority of students do not have cars on campus. This leaves students with two options, either Ubering to the event or asking around for a ride in a club group chat or forum like the wrestling club. However, this can turn out to be challenging and tough with no organized way to find a ride. With bigger clubs such as pen apps, this can get even more challenging and exponentially harder, while the carbon footprint even grows with people coming from all over the world. And that's why we designed Caravan, where you can fill out a form and sign up for an event, which would generate optimized carpool routes for you and your friends to quickly and safely get to your events.
So we begin the demo by first going on the app. We can see that we already have an event here, but we can create multiple events. The event we have right now is cool event. We click the plus button to create an event. Here we can put in our event name, and we put in pen apps because it's for pen apps. And then we put in when the hackathon starts, which we put in as tomorrow. And then we're going to put in the location. The location autofills uses it asks for our location, which we allow, and it autofills based on our location and a radius near us. And as you can see, once we type in university, we get University of Pennsylvania, and we can click that. And then we see our event created, and then we can see our name, pen apps, event name on there, as well as our time and our location. And we can see we currently have 0 members, 0 drivers, and 0 riders. And then we can share our link and copy and paste it into Safari, and this will load up a type form that is connected with our API that was made on Flask. And then we can type in, yes, we're going to be attending the event, our name, Clara, and then we can put in our phone number, and then we can put in our pickup address, and then we put in if we can drive or not, which we can, and then we can put in 3 people since we can drive 3 other people. And then it tells us we finished the type form, and then since we finished it, when we go back to our app and refresh, we can see that we have a new member and another driver since we signed up as a driver. And it's hypothetically more people would sign up. We could also use we can also see the members and see their locations, or their pickup locations and so forth, and call them as well, and also send them a message right through the app. And then we can end the form in order to send a Twilio message to everybody, telling them who they're gonna pick up and where they're gonna get picked up at what time. And we can see this by going to the phone that had that phone number. And here we can see it right here, the Twilio message that was just sent.
Caravan is not on the back end. When you create a new carpool, a request is made from the app to Flask with the event details. This detail is then used to create an event ID, as well as dynamically generate a typeform survey. This survey can be shared using messaging platforms such as Groupme or Slack, and it can be completed on any internet-enabled device. Once the event organizer is ready to generate the carpool routes, a request is made to the Flask API with the event ID. The API then uses this to retrieve the attendee info from Typeform, which then splits the attendees into groups optimized to reduce total travel time for the entire event. Then, the Twilio API is used to message the attendees where to meet for each group. Google Maps is then used to generate a route, complete with waypoint points for each attendee, and send it to each driver using Twilio. We entered Caravan for the Sustainability Challenge due to its potential to massively reduce the carbon footprint of colleges. With Caravan, you'll not only cut down on gas emissions due to less car travel, but also shorter overall driving time due to our optimized routes.
We would also make future improvements to improve our user-friendly experience. One of them would be adding designated pickup locations on campuses. We would also provide environment and event statistics to help future planning, and we would create our own forms to replace our current type form surveys. Thank you so much for listening, and we hope you enjoy Caravan as much as we do.